Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. In what month do we vote for president? November. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. We elect a president for how many years? 4. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When was the Constitution written? ~ 1787. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who was the first president? George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War.